Hi guys, today I am going to speak on anger, its triggers, and how would you control your anger outbursts. So let's start. First, let us understand what is basically anger is. Anger is a very natural emotion. Lot of people experience anger outbursts at their life due to some incidents at their workplace, family, relationships, on roads. I think people have seen lot of anger outbursts on the road when the signal is not going on, or somebody has crossed the lane or something like that. These kind of situations we have seen regularly. We have witnessed it. People are using slangs or physically assaulting people because they are angry. So these are the things which we have normally seen, but this anger gets a bit problematic when you cannot control it, or you have lot of guilt feelings associated with your anger, and you start feeling that why I did this, I should not have done this, I should not have said this, I was angry but why did I do this. So obviously this anger is very bad for your physical and mental health, but it obviously harms you and people who are surrounding you, because you don't know at that point, you don't know how you will react to a situation. You may harm a person who is there next to you, or you may say some verbal words which obviously that person may feel hurt, that why is he saying. It's okay that the person is angry, but saying such things which is hurting for that person is obviously bad. So let's understand what are its triggers. First of all, lot of people lose patience when they feel that their opinions or views are not appreciated or accepted by the people around them. Next is people feel neglected, or lot of injustice is there. Next, people feel like they have memories of past incidents which are coming up into their minds, and people feel this is the reason why they're angry. And obviously there are physical problems, menstruation, and all these things cause hormonal imbalances, and all these things obviously we don't understand, but there are situations when literally we are hungry or we are thirsty. At that time, because our body loses that homeostasis thing and there is a lot of imbalance in our body, at that time we feel our body does not know how to react, or our mind does not know how to react. In that way we get angry and we start doing lot of wrong things. So these are a few things which causes anger in us. And obviously there is one more reason, that in this pandemic situation lot of people are showing anger outbursts, which may be due to because they feel that their work is stuck, or their results are not out, or the exams are not happening. But you should understand that you are not the only person who is suffering. Everybody is into this, and everybody is suffering from this particular situation. Everybody is stuck at one place and they're not moving ahead in life. So you have to understand that it's not only you who is suffering, it's the everybody who is suffering. So in this situation you have to understand and calm down that it's okay, this phase will pass and everything will be all right and things would be better. So I have to just give it some time to to understand. Getting frustrated on this particular pandemic situation does not help, because we don't know when this is going to end. But obviously we have to motivate ourselves that it's okay, I am not the only one who is suffering, everybody is suffering with me. So if I am stuck, everybody is stuck. Okay, so let's understand how would you control yourself. First is thinking before you speak. We all know that once a bow is out of the arrow box, then nothing can be changed. You cannot change anything, right? Once you have said something, or your action is done, you cannot change it. You cannot say a sorry won't help it. So before you say something or before you do something, just think once that if this activity will harm somebody or myself or whatever. Just think once before doing anything. Before showing your anger, just think once. Next is like obviously at that point when you are really angry and you want to show it, you cannot help it. But please give yourself some time, calm down, and then tell that person that this is the problem. You discuss with that person openly that you said this because of this happened. But when you are angry and you start saying things, it does not help. So just calm down, and then you share your problem. That person will give you a solution, and this way the problem will be solved. Next is obviously you need to get some exercise, because once this physical exercise helps you a lot. Not at that moment. If you are into this physical exercise thing, obviously your mind gets diverted and you feel like a bit calm down. When you are at this peak point of you being angry, you can try to do some exercise, or maybe just walking, or some kind of just up down of the stairs, or or any exercise which you feel like, or just walking on the treadmill if you have one in your office or in your home or in the gym, whatever, whichever place you feel like comfortable. Do any physical exercise you want to do at that moment when you feel that I need to take this out of my body. Because obviously this anger thing is not only bad for people around, it's definitely bad for you yourself. You are harming your own body and mind because of that. It is always obviously very negative for yourself. So it's very important that you take it out of your body in some way or the other, whichever way you feel you are comfortable in. Next is take a time out. For time out things were given to children, but it's also important for us adults as well. How you can do that. First is like you decide what, like when you are really angry, you just give you a calm time, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You give yourself time, you calm down. That no, I'm not going to say that. Or you do back counting, like from 100, not 100, maybe 50 to 1. This way, your mind would be focused on that back counting or some other activity. You involve yourself in some other activity and make yourself calm down. Then obviously, when you're calm down, you won't have that anger outbursts or agitation in yourself. Then you can easily, calmly and silently you can talk to that person. Next is, do not hold a grudge against anybody, because whatever the person has done to you, like cursing yourself or that person won't help you in any manner. Do not hold that grudge that, okay, that person is that way. You cannot change that person in certain ways or whatever. Every person is unique, and you have to accept that and move. You have to accept that person is in that way only, and you have to move forward in your life. So accept that, and please do not hold a grudge against any person, that this person had said this, that at that time, so I should say this now. No point in continuing the fight for a longer time. Next is practice relaxation skills. It's very important that you practice relaxation skills, because this will help your mind to calm down. Not at that moment, but in generally you will have a very calm mind, and you can do your work very easily. So practice relaxation skills. And next is you identify possible solutions. Like when you are angry, like suppose there is a certain situation in your life. Suppose a work is not done. You have to identify what are the possible solutions you can do at this particular time. What you can do to solve this problem. Suppose your colleague has not completed his work and you are angry because your work is stuck. You can, like identify solutions. What would you do in that situation? How would you help that person? You can help that person in completing his work, or maybe you can suggest him that you do this work this way, then shortcut suggestions, then your work will be done, and then you can continue your work. Instead of shouting at that person, no use. You have to use your brain, and you have to move ahead in life. Next is you have to understand, very important, you have to understand when you need help. Like when there are certain situations when you feel like things are going beyond your control. That is when you need to understand that you need help, and you need to seek help from an experienced person in this field, and you need to consult somebody immediately in order to help that person, or in order to, you know, help yourself or anybody in your family with that, you know, in that family, whatever, whoever is that person. But you have to understand when you need to seek help. Lastly, I just want to say that please, you know, like, this anger is not a very good thing. Being angry or whatever, these outbursts are not very good things. It definitely harms your body, and you know, like, you in a bit of a second you show that thing, but that causes repentance for your entire life. So just remember that, and you know, control your anger, you know, like showing it. Do activities which you please, and so that it helps you to control yourself. And I think these things will help you to, you know, focus better in ways in your life. So with this, I'm ending this video. Everybody stay safe, stay happy, and do whatever you want to do in life. Everything will be good one day. Obviously, there would be a silver. Every cloud has a silver lining. So obviously, everything would come to an end. And obviously, if problems are there, then there are solutions also. So just focus on that. Things would obviously be better in your life. And with this, I'm ending this video. Thank you.